Hey, welcome back, my YouTube family, and we're here for another show. Just a couple days out of Christmas, and we got some sad news, unfortunately, in this video. Adam the Woo, a very popular YouTuber, has passed away at the age of 51. Adam was recently came back from Switzerland. He was doing different tours around the world. He had recently just gotten back to Florida. He had made a YouTube video on his golf cart where he was saying he was going to go do some Christmas decorations for the house and whatnot. And unfortunately, the German in Venice was in Florida at the time, and sources are saying that German in Venice actually tried to get a hold of him and couldn't, and he went over there, and he ended up going up like 3 stories, and unfortunately, he saw Adam the Woo laying in bed, motionless. It seems like this has become a pretty big phenomenon over the years with popular YouTubers and TikTokers passing away. And it's not a very good trend. A lot of these TikTokers especially, they die very young in their 20s, and it's just a sad thing to see, especially if you've been following a person, because like any other person, even if you don't know them, after watching them for years, you too kind of feel a connection between that person, and you kind of feel like you've known them because you've been following them for years. They've kind of been sharing intimate moments of their life with you throughout the years of you following them on social media. So I never like to see that happen. It's a pretty sad thing that happened, and my heart goes out to his friends and family. It's never a good thing, especially I go out to German in Venice. If it is true that he was the one that found him, you know, he came all the way out from LA. German in Venice had been out there for, I believe, couple weeks now, and he had actually met up with a friend of his who had come into the United States to visit. Tommy, I believe, is his friend's name. And anyhow, it really sucks that he had to witness this while he was visiting Florida from LA, you know. And it just seems like it's also hard, you know, to lose people right before the holiday season, you know, and it's very hard if you've lost people, which most of us had, and it seems like a lot of us think about them during this time of the year. So it never makes anything easier for you when, unfortunately, you have to see it happen to a friend or family member right before the holidays, you know. And let's just hope that this trend stops in 2026. It is a very strange thing that happens with these well-known YouTubers and TikTokers. And it's not saying that it happens every day, but it happens enough to where you start noticing and saying, something's kind of weird there, you know? That these people who are TikTok famous and YouTube famous, all of a sudden something happens to them, but you never know. That's why I say, man, we sit here and we argue back and forth with each other over politicians and people who wouldn't even take a piss on you if you were on fire outside their office. And we really miss out on the important friendships and the real important personal things in our lives when we focus a lot of our attention fighting with each other, either friends or family or strangers, on the internet over politicians. Because I know deep down in all of us, when it comes down to it, most of us are good people. And, you know, say what you want, Democrat or Republican, if somebody was going after your neighbor, you wouldn't be asking their political affiliation before helping them. I know I wouldn't. So, you know, you need to keep that in mind during the holidays. And I'm going to probably be back on here. I haven't been on here for a few days because just dealing with stuff around the homestead. But I really need to start making more videos on topics. And I appreciate everybody for hanging on, and I really appreciate all the new subscribers as well. And like always, guys, take care of yourself and each other. I'll probably be back on here before Christmas to wish everybody a formal happy holidays and Merry Christmas. I saved those both because not everybody celebrates Christmas. Not everybody celebrates Hanukkah. Everybody has their own specific holiday that they may enjoy. So that's why I say that. Anyhow, guys, I'll be back on here soon. And once again, thank you for everything. Bye.